Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Good day, class. Today we are going to have a quick road safety lesson. Step 1. Always stop when you get to the road. Step 2. You have to make sure to look left, right, and left again. And as soon as you don't hear or see any more cars, then you are free to cross the road. Remember everyone, look left, right, and left again. Now everyone, I hope that you will continue to cross the road safely. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is spring and animals. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, on our wrists, and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing questions and problem solving.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and
For today's lesson, boys and girls, let us all start on page 12. On page 12, we are going to be doing where and what. These are question words, and to help us, we are going to read a story and then answer the questions. Now, the first thing we need to remember is that when we're reading a story, we need to read it 3 times. The first time is to understand what is happening, and then the second time is to answer the questions. Today, we're going to be using what and where as the questions. Then, after that, we will read it a second time so that we can answer our questions. So, let's begin by reading it a first time. My teddy bear. I lost my teddy bear. First, I looked for it on the bed. It was not there. Next, I looked for it in the toy box. It was not in there. Then I looked for it on the table. It was not there. My teddy bear was in the tub. Oh, shame, poor teddy bear. So now that we have read this one a first time, let's now take a look at our questions that start with what and where. Number 1 says, what did the child lose? What did the child lose? Number 2 says, what is the story about? What is the story about? Number 3 says, where did the child look for his teddy bear first? Where did the child look for his teddy bear first? Number 4 says, where was the teddy bear? Where was the teddy bear? So these are our question words and our questions. Now we have to go back and read our story, this time keeping our eyes and ears wide open so that we can try and find our answers. Let's start at the heading. My teddy bear. I lost my teddy bear. First, I looked for it on the bed. It was not there. Next, I looked for it in the toy box. It was not in there. Then I looked for it on the table. It was not there. My teddy bear was in the tub. So go ahead, boys and girls, answer your questions now. If you need to read the story again before you answer, that's okay. Just make sure that you read it for a third time when you are done with the answers. After that, I'd like you to please go to the next page, page 13. Now on page 13, we are going to do number 5 together of problem solving sums. Today we have an interesting problem. It says, there are 3 nests in a tree. In each nest, there are 2 chicks. How many chicks are there all together? You can see that those chicks are very happy to be there. Now remember, we need to first understand what's happening and then we take out the important information. So, I have drawn our problem solving sum on the board as well. So let's take a look at it. Now, from what we read, we know that there are chicks in a tree and they are sitting 2 in a nest. So, we want to know how many they are all together. That means we're going to add. So, if we say, we see how many? Let's count. 1, 2. In this one, we can see 2. Let's count again. 1, 2. We can also see 2. So go ahead and put the number 2 in the boxes. Let's count for the last nest. 1, 2. There's also 2. So now that we know that each nest has 2 and we have written it in our blocks, it's now time to count them all together. So we can count our chicks from the top with the picture. 1, 2. Let's count on 3, 4. Good job. 5, 6. So our answer, boys and girls, is 6. Well done if you managed to do it by yourself. So remember, the pictures are there to help you if you don't know how to read them. And don't forget to fill in the boxes and then put your answer at the end. Have fun with everything, the questions and the problem solving. I'll see you when you're done after the advert break.
In our school booklet program, please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list. for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson and I hope you had fun. Remember, if you don't know what to do or it's confusing, that's okay, you can ask an adult for help. But make sure that you finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done, it's very important for us to sanitize. Now we sanitize to protect ourselves and the people around us. So let's make sure we sanitize every single time. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder where Zoshi is today. He said he wants to go outside and go to the park, so I want to go with him. Zoshi, are you here, Zoshi? Zoshi. Oh, there he is. Hello, Zoshi. So, from Zoshi and I, we would like to say thank you so much for joining us today and goodbye.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi. Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.